drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skim cause she wanna be Kim and them. Alright, I know they are bad, stop acting innocent. We ain't got generational wealth, it's only a year that I've had these millions. My whip could have been in a Tokyo drift car, it's fast and furious. I went from the Toyota Yaris to Urus, they had their chance but blew it. Now this gal want me and I'm rich, let's do it. Take a look at...
I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it. Home.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Russell deciding where to go with it. Good.
Ooh, dancing with it. I see you, D'Angelo.
And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Middleton. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Johnson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Count it.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname? The Pool Party.
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Shot clock at 5. And Claxton gets the bucket.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Sarr. Poole outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Inside. Here's Claxton. Washington with a rebound. Middleton, right side. Sinks it from distance. Middleton's got 6.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Claxton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Now here's Poole. Now here's Williams. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Nets. A big topic of conversation, Chris Middleton. Coach said Middleton is an incredible shooter. He said we cannot let him get comfortable. Shoot it directly off passes. Our goal, run Chris off that three-point line. Chris Middleton, hard to stop. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Coulibaly. Gets stolen by Johnson. For the finish. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Outside Coulibaly. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Now here's Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Back to Williams. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Pass to Claxton. Over Williams. Claxton can't get it to go. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Coulibaly with it. Outside, Williams. Here's Sarr. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Thomas outside. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Thomas, right side. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Russell. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Washington leading by 4. Now here's Coulibaly. Pass to Poole. Outside Coulibaly. Middleton, right side. Back to Coulibaly. Poole outside. Another shot. And he comes up with a bucket. Middleton's got 8.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Here's Russell. Misses, and the dry spell continues. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down low. Middleton. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Williams. And here's Thomas from the arc. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Washington Wizards leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
It's stolen. George with it. Watford covering. George, his shot is good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Nets trail by 8. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Number 27, Maxwell Lewis.
Melton outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Lewis. Here's Sharp. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Kispert outside. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Lewis. Here's Whitehead. Soft touch off the glass. Whitehead's got his first 2 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
That one goes in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Stolen by Holmes. It's intercepted. Watford outside. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Holmes. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Wizards. 6-point lead. Lots of room. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Kispert. The 3 is up. The rebound by Melton. Here's Whitehead. Back to Melton. It's Sharp on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Whitehead. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Wizards leading by 6. George with it. Watford covering. Kispert outside. Now Holmes. No points so far. Pass to Carrington. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. He drops it from range. And the Wizards lead by 9.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to steam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
There's the drive. Whitehead can't get it to go.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Holmes. George outside. Outside for Brogdon. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm ball?
Nets trail by 9. Melton left side. Here's Whitehead. Left side sharp. And he was camped in the lane there and gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Here's Poole. Stolen by Russell. Here's the break. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Bilal Coulibaly. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be. And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Sarr pulls it in. Wizards leading by 8. Coulibaly with it. Russell covering. Back to Coulibaly. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
The kick out to Johnson. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Williams. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Nets trail by 7. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Russell, here we go. Outside Johnson. Thomas, left side. Pass to Williams. It's Thomas on the wing. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. And so it's Washington closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Russell's got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 7. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. Thomas misses.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
Pass to Williams. Poole outside. Kicks it out to Middleton. Tipped away. And stolen by Williams. Right side Johnson. Thomas outside. Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Outside Johnson. There's the triple. No good that time.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Coulibaly on the wing. Back to Middleton. Here's Sarr. Back to Middleton. Pass to Coulibaly. From outside the arc. Middleton, no good. Nets trail by 5. Now Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. ball. Still no points. Here's Sarr. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Down low. Here's Claxton. Back to Russell. Thomas up top. For the tie. Hits a three-pointer. Thomas has got 5 now.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback. Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A bucket here would put them ahead for the first time all game.
Trust me, they know the value of this possession.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's Washington with the ball. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Thomas. The kick out to Johnson. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Washington. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
And the Nets call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And the Nets making a change here. Stripped away. Kispert shot is good. And now it's a 4-point Washington lead.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That one's no good. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
And that one, good. Brogdon's got his 2nd basket on the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
.119 left in the third quarter here. Nails it from beyond the arc.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Oh, Brogdon gets a step from the left block. Kicks it to George. Back to Holmes. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Right side Brogdon. Pass to Carrington. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Watford. George defending. Here's Whitehead. 29 seconds left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Watford with it. Back to Melton. Takes the three. And Holmes pulls it down. Here's George. And the shot goes in. George has got 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Melton outside. Over Brogdon. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Washington up. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Wizards leading by 4. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitutions.
Here's Poole. Poole gets it in close.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that. That dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Pass to Middleton. Here's Sarr. And it's Washington with another.
Anytime you get a nice look inside, it's a good possession.
Johnson inside. Here's Lewis. No good on the triple.
There's strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Poole. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, okay, Poole. I see you hit the finish. He's not just a three-point shooter.
Whitehead, shot is good. And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. Pass to Coulibaly. With the teardrop. And it's good on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Oh, it doesn't get much easier than that, Poole. Padding those assist numbers.
Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's gotten his first points of the night.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Poole from long range. Rebound Brooklyn.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Whitehead can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And he drops it in from the low post.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Watford outside. From downtown.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Pass to Williams. Sarr pulls it in.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And here's Thomas from the arc. No luck on that one.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Coulibaly. Williams on the wing. 5 on the clock. Williams on the wing. Poole outside. And here's Coulibaly. Offline with a 3. Here's Thomas. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's the break. Outside Coulibaly. The kick out to Poole. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Thomas for 3. Connects from downtown.
And it's big for Thomas's confidence when he's knocking that down. Keep shooting, young man.
Poole with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Middleton from the outside. The offensive rebound. Pass to Sarr. Over Johnson. Middleton outside. Outside Coulibaly. Second chance shot. That shot off the mark.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Thomas, right side. Johnson inside. From the arc. Williams grabs the board.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
Nets trail by 8. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Outside Coulibaly. That one's good for 2. And the Wizards lead by 7.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Back to Thomas. 4-3. Pass to Russell. Thomas, left side. Just 5 to shoot. He connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
They needed that bucket, and Thomas is demonstrating some leadership, helping them get it.
Here's Poole. Can't get it to drop. And the Nets with possession here. Right side Johnson. Here's Claxton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late. Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Turning here to our analysts, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
That they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And Brooklyn has possession. 4-point game. Here's Whitehead. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within one. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Timeout Nets. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Thomas for 3. He's off from 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
So the first of 3 is good. And that narrows the gap to 1. He makes the second free throw. And that ties this game up. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that gives him a lead. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. How do you think this is going to play out?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
And so it's Brooklyn who scraped.
That you sing my song, I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I love you, you called me a liar. Give God the thanks and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone, And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose the song. No, freedom is the road. No, coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Praises. dicks in the places. Even the dicks in the places. Wait a minute, get it how you live it.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting. From the sideline. Battle in the Eastern Conference, this DC crowd hoping to watch their Wizards come out on top. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building. With an unfortunate ending for the home team. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Coulibaly, no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Johnson. And it's blocked. About 1 minute into the first. Yes, that goes in.
Well, staying active and staying energetic. That's how they want Jordan Poole to play all the time.
Here's Russell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Poole. And the rejection by Claxton. To the left wing. Thomas surveying the D. Off target at the rim.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Middleton outside. A rebound by the Nets.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
A drive by Poole. Williams in the post. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Now, here's Thomas. Over Coulibaly. And again, it's the Nets missing.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Poole. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And a nice show of strength there from Jordan Poole.
I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole. But really, you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
Pass to Coulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Claxton.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And here's Johnson outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Johnson brings such a different element with that quick trigger. Not all guys have that.
Right wing. Sarr with it. Over Johnson. Sarr's shot is off.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
Thomas, that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The Time Lord rising up.
Outside Thomas. Outside Williams. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Clowney. Over George. The offensive rebound. Stolen by Brogdon. In transition. Here come the Wizards. Carrington, that's good.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
.116 left to play in the first quarter. Whitehead. Rebounded by Holmes. Brogdon with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
The Wizards shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Back to Brogdon. Here's Carrington. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Brogdon, no good. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Johnson penetrating. Rebounded by Holmes. So it's the Wizards now. Here's George. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from him.
He takes it in.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Nets foul.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Johnson, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Wizards lead by 2. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Carrington, that's good. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Wizards leading by 3. And Brogdon, here we go. Here's Clowney. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And the Wizards with possession. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. Wizards passing it around. And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
On the wing, Melton. Nothing on the board. Pass to Clowney. A miss that time would have put him up.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Kispert. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The Nets with the lead. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Brogdon. And he banks in the layup.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Whitehead deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Pass to Clowney. Three-pointer. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Chalk up 2 there.
And another area where Poole continues to work has just become a much more effective passer.
Out to the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Whitehead from outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. Washington trailing. That's going to be over a bit. Not watching for the line that time.
Substitution on the court.
Right side Russell. Outside for Thomas. On the wing Johnson. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The game now all time. Koulibaly's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, with that size, it's easy for Sarr to see right where the rock needs to go.
Brent Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
On the wing, Johnson. The three. He doesn't hit that one.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Poole with no one around. Rebounded by the Nets. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over Sarr. Rebound by Williams.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
One-on-one fast break. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
3-point.
Thomas got 6 points.
three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drills the three-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 2. Thomas down low, and he comes up with the deuce. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Right side, Thomas. The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer. Thomas, no luck. To the inside. Sarr. With 1 on the clock. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Wizards. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Wizards with the lead. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Thomas, good. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Poole. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done so many ways on the offensive end.
Johnson attacking. 5 on the clock. Right side, Thomas. Shoots over Poole. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Thomas got 13.
How about that? Coming out to start the half. A perfect 3 of 3.
Zaire Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Coulibaly. The Wizards with another miss.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. Fires top of the key. Offensive rebound for 3. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%. 5 of 10. A shot by Williams, no good.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First team foul.
That one misses for Williams. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Middleton outside. The kick out to Poole. Takes it from 10. The Wizards with another miss.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless with their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Johnson. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. Poole with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. It's a halt the run. Sarr's shot is off. Thomas outside. Goes back up. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Whitehead. And the Nets miss again. Wizards trailed by 10. Pass to Carrington. Back to Holmes. Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Washington. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. There's the steal. They break it out. 5 on 3. Up and in on the layup.
And I love the edge that Rashawn is playing with right now. It's what helps him capitalize through contact.
Here's Clowney. The rebound by Carrington. Brogdon outside. Driving the lane. And that one is good. Brogdon's got 6 points.
Really good angle of attack there for Brogdon. Just saw a little angle and took it.
There's Whitehead. Pass to Clowney. Nice move. And such a nice move to make the basket work. He's got 11.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Clowney. He's got 11. Over George. And Clowney can't get it to go.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Here's Carrington. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Clowney. Over George. And again, it's the Nets missing. And the game still closer contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Nets lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Melton with the ball. Now defended by Sarr. Here's Whitehead. Drops in the tray. Whitehead's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Brooklyn.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Pass to Sharp. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Nets lead by 8.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Middleton. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And here is Poole. Back to Middleton. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Coulibaly. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Williams. A rebound by the Nets. Here's Clowney. Over Sarr. Here's Sharp. Off with the layup. Wizards trailed by 6. Here's Poole. And he drives in. And the layup's good off the glass.
And great job by Poole of putting some pressure on the defense.
Here's Clowney. And it falls over the rim and in.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Here's Poole. Pass to Sarr. Poole on the wing. And he lays it straight in. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Clowney. Rebound by Williams.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Clowney can't get it to go. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Thomas, no good. Here's Washington now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Johnson. Back to Thomas. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And Thomas is good for 3. And the Nets lead by 3.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Knocks it loose. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
I like their defense today. We don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break. Chris Middleton has been waiting for moments like that.
It's Thomas outside. Rebound, Washington. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
Pass to Johnson. It's up a 3. Money!
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And GA, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got the intention. Foul.
Washington foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Clowney. Offensive rebound, and they'll get another chance. Outside Williams. Pass to Clowney. Offline with his three. Here's Coulibaly. It drops.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Well, you need the three here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
Like the hockey store. Put it in the ice, I probably city on the screen into the poppy store. I got cream, watching all the Rockies on. I put paint on it, got some gain on it. 1,000 on this hoodie, never got a stain on it. 1,000 on that, never got my name on it. Yeah, screen is hard to see, then you go watch the game on it.
Down, I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Watch.
Big Blago, pouring out the big bio. Me and big bottom models or the McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument, I'm 6 foot. I stand on my money, I be 6 foot. All my in crypto when the market took a dip. 20K on Kip, look. Funny now we out to this. Plus I got my hopes all around me like an Oculus. Sandbox, a lot of this. Certified they heard of us. Beef fell off the curves and there's some birds that got the word of us. Never let that burden us take that trip with a curve. But if they all get but I turn them the Cerberus. And yes, I'm best case. Yes, I wreck chase. Forever cold hearted, you can check my breastplate. Working till $1 million check fly next day. But I ever fall off, then expect my
I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. Y'all don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best in y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. Y'all don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best in y'all watch. Every festival, shut it down. Every festival, shut it down. Every festival, shut it down.
I watch the moon all the time thinking about you. I watched the moon tonight and it was red. I wanna live together till we dead. I tell myself that I can change. Remind myself to not complain. But our love is not the same. But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the drive. Not the same. and then I made my bedroom. Sitting back thinking got too much headroom. Thinking about my relationships that didn't even last. What I didn't get out of them, I swear that I'm trying to get it up about you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring. Change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the try.
They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me. Blip. All these people with bad energy. Y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy. Bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised. Dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smiling as big as you ain't even got me. I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this back myself. Putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out. Bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lie, sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up every time. I come up. I got all the. I got talking a wide selection. You trying to take my blessings. Get whatever you like. The math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling car get dealt. I'm taking my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. They don't wanna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Won't put them boys to rest. Bless. I can feel it in my gut, I'm gon' be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm finna be stupid rich. I got money on my mind, I'm talking stupid checks. I'm already blessed, when I get mine, I'm stupid blessed. I spend that grip, ain't saving, I ain't no Superman. I took that, I changed that, now she know who the man. I never lost, she still my sauce, she living through the man. She come right back and for me like two hands. I sent her out and she came back and gave me blue bands. I'm moving smooth, I don't think I know how to lose, man. I'm still that from the sector making moves, fam. You well, I'ma know just what to do, fam. They tryna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. They don't wanna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they won't take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed.
Hey man, everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of views. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heater here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one out the two, it don't know where I'ma lose. I hate to to struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me. This for my son and my daughter, my family tree and that order. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up. Now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guys. Yeah. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. The champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Threw dirt on my neck, tried to bury me. Threw salt on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care who I see. Dreams to reality, I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming at it. On that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light. Still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days were made for the spotlight. We paid, now mama can sleep tight. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. The champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it.
Okay, let's do it. I ain't got no wish, I just can't stop. Okay, let's go.
And this be from Cash, not from YouTube.
Let's go. Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl, when I'm with you, and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite, I'm his favorite lady. Like, I got that so good, that make him crazy. Yeah, I wanna give you love, don't act crazy. Want you to be the one to give me my baby. Want you to be the one to give me my baby. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that. You wanna, but I'm off that. It's time to move on and get a new. Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl, when I'm with you, and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite, I'm his favorite lady.
I ain't really got time for you, but I always find a slide. Left the stool 4 a.m., now I want you at my spot. You always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. Anybody try to play with you, ain't ducking me. Rock with me, baby. Ain't no one stopping us, baby. Okay, let's do it. You my favorite. You my favorite lady. Okay, let's do it. My ex wanna, but I'm off that. Used to pay your rent, but I ain't giving it. It's time to move on and make it my chick, Both our exes broken, we getting rich,
Just got home with my little baby, it just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl when I'm with you, and I just can't stop. Always on point for me, always on point for me when I'm not. You make me feel good while I'm working these shots. Okay, let's do it. Rock with me, baby, ain't no stopping, baby. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. I'm his favorite, I'm his favorite lady. I'm his favorite, I'm his favorite lady. I'm his favorite, I'm his favorite lady. Want you to be you, give me my baby. Want you to be you, give me my baby.
This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. Shorty is watching, she know that I'm on her. Got me excited, she know that I want her. Tell me your price, she want me to spoil her. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts. You get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who rep in the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us. Riding in farms with that if I like her, I'm probably gon' this for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it, feel we the greatest. Show we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
strike. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike. Like a match late night. Yeah, strike like I missed it. Strike like I hit the pin. Strike like I'm not gonna work. Strike. You know that wrong real when you heard it. You know that guys tell us early. Yeah. Oh, this supposed to take a shot that Burlington did. Man, heck, I begged them to sell it to the stars in the roof. Ain't nothing, I switched to coupe. Emo, she like to go. Look like Betty Boop. Hop in SRTs and do. He can't play me bank. I switch out whips like they switch out shoes. Yeah. Okay. It's us. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike. Like a match late night. Yeah, strike like I missed it. Strike like I hit the pin. Strike like I'm not gonna work. Strike, slide. Shoulder, shoulder. Stake them all hunters, recreate Yoda. I don't put no crushed ice in my soda. It's a in my no stylist. New Balenciaga in Dover. 220. It's a in my soda. Sit on a Balenciaga Costa. Yeah. Okay. It's us. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike. Like a match late night. Yeah, strike like I missed it. Strike like I hit the pin. Strike like I'm not gonna work. Strike.
You never forget your first panic attack. Too big of a one too many backs. No word of a lie, Jack. Trust me, the track can get sidetracked. When I think of my first panic attack, I'm right back in the love shack. We've been here before, Jack, and we ended up with a side quack. And it's mass trauma to try and unpack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you see. You feel you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe whilst you're down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe.
Close call, Jack, you wasn't much fun that, so I go back. Retrace your old in a stack and life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough, swap the tic-tacs. Give clean a try, Jack. Feed the fiend a Big Mac. I've tried that, and it's right back to blackjack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you need. You're free, you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe, whilst you're down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta